Hi, I'm King Prime, and welcome back to another custom review. Today, or tonight I should say, I'm going to be giving you a double figure feature special, going over both of 2026 Adam and Lute together as a pair. We're going to start with Adam, and we'll work into Lute. Now, Adam here is the only custom in the entire collection that is still using his original body of the very first Adam I ever made. He is still rocking a Mortal Kombat McFarlane Noob Saibot under all of the sculpting tissue. Isn't that crazy? He's still rocking his original freaking figure. It's crazy, right? Alright, so his articulation has gotten a bit better as time has gone on. So his wings are now fully articulated and they can swivel and go anywhere you want. They can even do the underslung of the arms. Or you can have him super spread out. And his arms go out that far. Oh shit. Did I just break that off? Crap. Alright, well that's a little loose. I can glue that back together. His arms can swivel out and they go out that far. He's got double jointed elbow. His wrists can swivel. Now this is actually very cool. I extended his arms by cutting off the joint and sculpting around it and sticking it back in and causing it to keep on moving. Isn't that neat? Same on this side. He actually now has a full-on waist swivel and a ab crunch. He can go down that far. Oh, and down goes Lute. Alright. You can stay over there, girl. He now goes that far, and he can go about that far back. He doesn't have much back as it does forward. But that's him. What just fell off? Was that just a paint chip? Hope so. Whatever. But yeah, that is Adam. That's about it. Oh, his head is now on a ball joint, no longer connected with putty, which is a major update because all of the other Adams were stuck with a sticky tack head, but I finally is able to put a ball joint in this one, and it can move all around. It's crazy. You can get major expressive with him. Alright, so now let's get into his accessories. So, for starters, he has now a swappable head, the unmasked head. Now, this was the very last thing I made before me and Queen broke up. And I've stated that before. This unmasked head was the very last thing I ever did. That's why I had so much trouble finally getting him out to review him, because it was simply this head. Because I didn't want to touch it, because I just felt bad. But now, I'm fine. And we can pull his head off and swap it. And now he has the all of mankind came from these fucking nuts face. But yeah, awesome head. His accessory has been updated. He now has his guitar, but it's much more updated and clean, and he can actually hold it both ways. So we just slot it into his fingers like that, and he can play his guitar. Or if you're feeling ready for combat, you can come over here and he can wield it like the axe. And he can wipe the floor with Alistair. And it can fall off. Whatever. But that is Adam. That's pretty much all Adam can do. He's not as toyetic as Lute is. Now Lute, now we're going to get into her. She is cray-cray with how crazy this 2026 update is. Alright, so 2026 Lute has so much going on. Originally, the horns on this figure were the 2025 version of this toy. The horns were less and they were smaller, and she did not have a waist cut that I gave. I actually modified the figure to give her a waist cut, so she now can get super expressive with her hips. And for some reason, I never painted her freaking belt on the original toy. I never did, which I'm sorry about. I'm completely sorry I didn't do that detail. But now she has her belt. Now her articulation is kind of crazy. So she has a ball joint at the head, and it can go all the way back, and it can go all the way forward, and it can go that side to the side, and it can go that side to the side. Her arms can go out that far. She has double jointed pinless joints at the elbow. Bicep swivel, same thing on this arm. She has a full-on waist swivel. And even a little bit of an ab crunch. So she's totally crazy. So her legs can go out that far thanks to the soft goods skirt. Her knees are double jointed and they can bend in that far, about over 90 degrees. Her feet can go that far out. They can go that far in. She has ankle tilt, maximum ankle tilt. She can get crazy. And a pretty good spread. Her wings can go all over the place. Personally, I like to have them out like this. But they can go anywhere. You can literally have them underslung like this. It's crazy. This figure's nuts. The accessories is where things go from, okay, this is cool, to holy shit, that is awesome. Now, let's get into the accessories. Stay, girl. Stand. Stand. Alright. So, she also has an unmasked head, and this is full-on painted in the gravity. This is full-on painted for gravity. This is a face expression that was in the Gravity music video. It's when she has her arms out and she has the piece of the shard. She's got her scowl. This is perfect. Before, her hair was shorter and her face was done with paper. That technique is no longer a thing. I do not do the paper faces anymore because I learned how to paint them. And, yeah. Head is perfect. Don't have any issues with that. You can take off her masked head and just pop this one in. And now she has an unmasked head. Is she pretty? But one detail I forgot to show off was that I entirely repainted her face on the new one and gave her the Hear My Hope maniacal laugh face where she goes the ha 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 ha. I'm not doing that laugh. Fuck that. But it's crazy. The face is crazy. I love this figure. I love how this one came out. This has to be my favorite Lute I've ever made. Let's get her unmasked head back on. Alright, so that's her unmasked head. This is where things get crazy. This tiny little compartment of space holds all of her accessories. How many pairs of hands do you think she has? Let's take a guess. Well, 1, 2, 3. She has 4 sets of hands. She has her bird talons. That's what I like to call these. They're slashing hands. She has her neutral open hands, and she has fists so she can beat the shit out of you. She has her dual-wielded exorcist blades that are done perfectly. This one's gold, this one's more of a neutral silver. And they both can go in her hands. Come on. Come on, don't fight me. There we go. They are absolutely stunning in her hands. This figure, I will 100% admit, it was made to completely wipe the U2's one off the face of the earth. Because quite frankly, the fact that they took the idea of the unmasked head swapping is mine. Because no other U2s before that did that. No other U2s did that. The only one I can think of that actually did that was William Afton with the spring trap, but I don't think that actually was a thing. I maybe remember that wrong. But they totally took that from me. And I wanted to make this and show that I'm still the king of the Helliverse figures, and I always will be. This is... the best way I could describe this Lute is freaking... like an friggin' SH figure art Lute with all of the accessories, the mask, all of it. An SH figure art or an amazing Yamaguchi Lute. It's a crazy ass figure. And this, so her base is a Marvel Legends Hawkeye Kate Bishop figure. And I know, crazy, that's an Ollie's figure that just absolutely clogs the store and never sells. Well, I made it into something really, really cool. But yeah, that's been my look at both of my customs. Hope you guys like them. And like I said in my live stream, commissions next year. Hopefully next year I'll finally be able to start doing commissions and you guys can get these in your hands and you no longer can admire them from the screen and you'll actually be able to play with them. Because I'll be 18. I'll be able to do my own stuff without my mom telling me no. But yeah, that has been the 2026 Adam and Lute customs, and I hope you guys enjoy them. There is much to come. There are so many customs on the way. It is not stopping anytime soon. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.